no looking back now. Nigga, head on straight. Bitch, I focus now, I want a big bag. Nigga, shoulders carry weight. Like it's 4th and 1, a nigga going for one of all on my plate. Just getting started, fucking Philippines, nigga, I never wait. Ain't no looking back now. Nigga, head on straight. Bitch, I focus now, I want a big bag. Nigga, shoulders carry weight. Like it's 4th and 1, a nigga going for one of all on my plate. Just getting started, fucking Philippines, nigga, I never wait. Came out the bottom swinging. Sugar told me swing away. One time been the block. Had to heard the pussy niggas tell them pussy same way. When we catch them out of bounds. Yeah, they ain't no pussy in my rap. Sugar Ray's one of the realest. I get it in, watch me get it out. That nigga one of the illest. Cold nigga with the shit, he been chillin'. Go get it back, nigga, only the winner. You want you some money, then get out your feelings. Stay true to yourself, nigga, you gon' be winning. I'm strong, 10 toes, be long. Know this reaper hit hard like a loan. In my business, won't see what I'm on. He be in it, that nigga be gone. On the road, yeah, they call it his home. He too busy, so don't hit his phone. Just wanna count hundreds alone. He just wanna count hundreds alone. Ain't no looking back now. Nigga, head on straight. Bitch, I focus now, I want a big bag. Nigga, shoulders carry weight. Like it's 4th and 1, a nigga going for one of all on my plate. Just getting started, fucking Philippines, nigga, I never wait. Ain't no looking back now. Nigga, head on straight. Bitch, I focus now, I want a big bag. Nigga, shoulders carry weight. Like it's 4th and 1, a nigga going for one of all on my plate. Just getting started, fucking Philippines, nigga, I never wait. Hey, skirt.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings.
Everything got a dicey heavy. 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 Now let's go with 7. If you wanna spend a block till it's ready, nigga, it's cash on deck. Or he get turned, just forget it. I know the road, he gon' rock him, he been holding it steady. Can't wait to pull up his Chevy. Been getting his weight off his habit, want me to fall, but I can't, cause my niggas won't let me. Hold these my 10 plus niggas that they been around since 11. They say it's heaven on earth, they tryna see 77. Hold you my hoe, just be my hoe till I don't need you no more. Heard they ain't about their little money, so I don't fuck with them folks. Say you my heaven on earth, what bitch that mean you my hoe? You ain't gotta die to see heaven, she got my dick in the throat. You ain't gotta die to see heaven, just drop that dick and I go. You ain't gotta die to see heaven, cause I just seen it low. Everything gotta die to see heaven. 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 Everything gotta die to see heaven.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place.
And then get
They'll have 2 remaining
and
as
then
they
have
step
her
aside
get
here
there
in this
and her right there.
This
She do what
defense
she
looking for an early stop.
What are you
This
doing?
is 3rd down and 6.
Hurry up. Come on, what you all jump in front of a black man in a buffet line? Calm down. What the fuck? Just take it out of the
formation. Theirs is across midfield and down to the 45.
You got to see him.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd down and a right back to Cook. He's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards, first down Vikings. Well, one thing I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clear balls like that, it could be a late night defensive line.
No doubt about it, because they're in sync, as we're seeing so far. That continuity is there. You can see that they're playing off of each other. Working from the defensive front. They're exactly what we want. For the defense, to somewhat run for some big yardage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Cousins now. He's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Playing his opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Cousins. Pass complete to Justin Jefferson. And this will not get close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the 26. Just a gain of a couple. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Throwing, Cousins. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown. Alexander Madison, 26 yards. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Looking here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe try to work along with them and speculate a little bit here. They might feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and they may not match possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 49 yards. And the Dolphins have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had it quoted back to us, well, you know something, you execute really well as an athlete, you know what's coming around. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like when you're drinking and you get to do that. Just go around and check out and run really well with that.
And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Cousins. Sliding out of the pocket. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
What up, Trey?
8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Third down. Here's a run by Cook. And he's got some space here. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's the run with Cook. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 73 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his
No
position
way.
coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
Come here.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And some room to work. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 33 and a first. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles
Good
Davis,
fucking
run,
man. Good run.
Like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Mostert. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Yeah.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Mostert, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
I keep getting caught up on nobody.
Taking it in from a yard
Should have let me shoot
out.
that
And the
gap right
Dolphins
there.
are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
Fucking nothing.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. From the 31, Cousins, flush to his right. It's complete to Cook. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work, because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Come on, you gotta give me that.
And a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give the tackle there to Danielle Hunter.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And going deep for Hill. It got his man complete.
I knew you were, I baited you on that. I baited you on it.
Touchdown.
I knew you were going to make the adjustment.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns points here so far. And the
Fucking
Dolphins
Harrison,
come
like,
right
come
out of the
on, man.
locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
It's fucking
Sanders
stupid.
now to add the extra point.
Put single coverage for that fucking I knew you were gonna do that.
The lead is up to 8.
It's fucking stupid. Backed him up. And he's
Now
not
after
even
the
gonna use a
touchdown,
fucking
ready to
tool.
kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line.
Like
down as this drive will
every
start
kick
at the
return I have
25-yard
a
line.
decent block.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start the drive with Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Cousins. They'll roll him out right. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh my.
Caught by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again.
I rolled out,
At their own 20-yard line.
set foot,
Exit
he,
into
like,
pocket,
come
trying to
on, that's so
improvise.
fucking
That was
dumb.
a tough throw, and unfortunately,
It's
it
dumb.
wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon,
Fucking
when you're on
dumb.
the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a
God
play
forbid you put
is sometimes your
one-on-one on a
receivers
fucking
find their way
Tyreek Hill.
open. But oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him
Purposely
deep,
doing that,
under
knowing
it,
you're gonna
and
throw
hope
it,
you
and they
connect
still
downfield.
won't give me it.
On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Thompson, a quick slant to Hill. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Shotgun on 3rd down. Here's Thompson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to
Yo,
try
I
that
can't
ball
make it up.
free,
I
and it
cannot
brings
make it
up
up.
4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often
Don't even go
mistime
for the
that
ball.
play because of the angles of approach.
I'll take it
When
at
you're
the
going to get
25,
it,
bro.
sometimes you
Put me
panic
right
as
back
well
in
and think,
there.
I've got to be
Appreciate
there
it.
right now. Instead, in this case,
appreciate it,
timed
bro.
it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 4th down, Thompson. And
So
it's
good.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And why couldn't I lead him out right there?
Turnover, but I love their fight.
It's fucking
Planted their
dumb.
feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
They go play action. Cousins, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Get up.
Fortunate to
He
get
was
that
wide
football
open,
back,
too.
because trailing here in the
That's
second
so
half,
fucking
last thing
dumb.
they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points.
I guess I'll
But the
take
opportunity
3.
for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Fuck.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Now Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
Yeah, motherfucker, shut up.
That's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 64 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Thompson's throw.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
He is going to find Hill here. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's brought down. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To the air again. Thompson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Skylar Thompson. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Defensively, didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about. Coming out of college, you're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays.
Fucking why are they not blocking him? What the fuck is...
Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball
I just pointed him out 3 times.
And see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
What the fuck are you doing?
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Cousins to throw it this time. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 71 yards. And the Vikings get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Cousins will try and throw, eluding the pressure right. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins
what the fuck ever, dude?
Quarter, they felt
like
they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's got the first.
Bullshit, man. I can't catch a fucking break.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
GG's. Couldn't get the onside kick. It was right in front of my face. It's gonna fuck me up too.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears.
I swear it's like the only fucking team they pair me up with. Play the fucking Bills all the time.
Gill now to do the honors, and off we go here at Soldier Field. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
Tired of beating these motherfuckers.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. To the air right away is Allen.
Thank you. One of those guys, huh?
And intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big
I did not pick my fucking playbook.
We're going to look back on this
What did I pick?
and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
No way. That's all I got. Wow.
Yeah. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Back to throw. Fields. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
He's still orange. I didn't even take the
make
hit.
sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw.
Makes
now they got more
no
manageable
sense.
play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Montgomery diving for the end zone.
Josh Wills.
Touchdown.
What's up, man?
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
It's caught, and it's 8-0. So they elect
What up, man? How you doing?
2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
For sure.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around
I just get tired of playing the Bills, man. Everyone uses the Bills.
So a net gain of 1 there.
So the Bills, Chiefs, Eagles, like, come on, man. And this guy, first thing he thought he did was going to do
Bills
was
come to the line to start their next drive. And the
hit
interception
Diggs
on
on
that
a
opening
slant.
drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of
Hopefully
time to
doesn't.
start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the
Think
way his
he's gonna
guys
roll
rallied
it
around
right.
him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Quick
Sanborn.
Away and incomplete.
Let's go.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Oh, I missed that fucking tackle. Good run. I used the Raiders. You want to play? I'll play after this.
On first down, Allen.
Go get him.
And the
No good.
Left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Raiders are pretty good,
I
man.
think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game.
Finish this
and the
year.
coverage, they continue to challenge all of his
Same
receivers
with the fucking
downfield.
Bears. But I knew once Roquan and Robertson left, our year was over.
Give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. On third down, they go with Singletary. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Forced out to his left.
Thank you.
That's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Sometimes I use
And the
more
Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Same here.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they got.
Oh, I'm sorry, I used the Bears.
And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. Equanimous St. Brown, 54 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Matt Eberflus going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16.
All right, man. GG's, get out of here. You ain't got nothing for me.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
You're
down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Singletary, they'll run for it.
No.
16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's crazy. Looked like a stop to me.
Give to Cook out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Stupid.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early. But he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game. The coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game. And now it brings up 4th down.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
I meant to shade off of him and then fucking
get it inside the 20. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Allen.
I'll tell you later.
For Cook. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook from 10 yards out. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw to him just a little bit more.
And they're able to grab
what's
it
lagging?
a 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season. What has changed? What hasn't changed?
I'm hooked
Yeah, I'll
right
tell you
to
what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either
Deal.
kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
This play looking like shit.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end. And now look at this.
No way. Why would...
Now this
Really?
is picked up by the Bills.
Really?
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard
Didn't even
line.
hit me.
Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten
Fucking
all you
fall.
can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount.
Go ahead and look how many fumbles Fields had this
You
year.
got to make sure you protect it and protect the
That was
yardage you
fucking
just
0.
gained.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down
Yeah,
run. He
that's
gets
what I'm
maybe
saying.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Singletary again. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 36. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And now they'll throw with Allen.
Well, you're going to stop trying me, boy.
For the 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to have it here just past the 25. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. A very good movement for a short gain out near the 32.
Take it to the 2-minute.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
What we got? Yes, sir. You going to sleep? Huh? Love you. 16-8.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fields.
Good bait, good bait, good bait. Damn it. No, that was good. That was a good play right there.
Are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
So you're not as dog shit as I thought you were.
Very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
What up? She's probably outside.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Good play though.
And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Flushed out right. This pass on target, Velus Jones with it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
The man's wide open, bro. And that's what you give me.
The are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this will be scooped up in the
You didn't even know you
zone.
did that because you ran in a fucking circle. You which tells me as well the
Probably just hoping the
CPU.
defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover
Stupid.
and take it into the
The
house.
Bears.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization
Yeah,
by
it
taking the
was.
ball away and putting it in the end zone.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off play action. Fields rolling to his right.
Right. The man's wide open, dog.
It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he will have the Bears first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And that would cover
Why
beautifully.
couldn't I cut all
Their
the way
defenders
back?
stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I don't know what I'm saying now.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On play action, Fields. He'll buy some time right. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. It's Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They snap it to Fields. Wide open receiver complete. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now it's Fields sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown Bears! Velus Jones, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will add to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Now an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Oh no.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen steps away to his left.
Stupid. You could have gave it to your running back and went for a touchdown.
Before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Yards.
So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Can I use the Dolphins?
operating from the red zone now. Allen being chased out left. That's complete to Davis. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen buying time, and he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Dominique Robinson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Allen going to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hand. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Kyler Gordon picks it off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
All eyes on Fields. And that nearly the pick that they
at least
needed.
try to catch the fucking ball.
And it's 4th down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just
Oh
because they scored
my.
the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last
Fuck
drive.
did he just
Now they just
burn
want the
brisket?
officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing is Allen. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for him.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Now Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they'll get it all the way up
That's
about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Motherfuckers, I cannot stand pieces of fucking